What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Josh's Kingdom. This is episode 7. In this episode, I'm going to be focusing on rescuing the villagers from zombieism. The zombies got to them in one of my first episodes, and they're turned into zombies right now, so I'll have to go cure them. So the first thing I have to do is go to the nether and find a blaze rod. I gotta take out a blaze and come back with the blaze rod. Shouldn't be too hard with them right here. Yay. Good. It's always a good thing to have a short trip in the nether, but now my portal is turned off. I need to wait for one of them to turn it back on for me with their fire. Now that I have a blaze rod, I can make a brewing stand. Come back and pick up everything that I put away before I went into the nether. Okay, and now I'm gonna make a room for potion brewing. The brewing stand. I think I'm gonna make a second level in here.
Jump.
Now that I have the room made, one of the most important things you want to have in any brewing room is an infinite water source. There's a few ways to do it, but right here the only option that I really have is to make a pool of water that's 3 water blocks wide. So now you can just keep taking water from the middle one and it'll refill itself. And I'll put my brewing stand here. Now I need some fermented spider eyes for potion brewing. So, getting some spider eyes. Need to make some sugar, and I need the brown mushrooms. I'm going to show you an easy way to get a lot of brown mushrooms from one mushroom. I'm also going to plant the other 2 so that I can get some spreading, hopefully. block and plant a sapling on it, and then put some bone meal on it like that. Get rid of that block, and you can plant your mushroom. But then you need to get rid of the tree. Don't step on the mushroom because you might destroy it. And then wait for the leaves to disappear. And now that the leaves of that tree are all gone, I'm gonna give this mushroom some bone meal, and look at that. Now you can take a hoe okay, this was working before. There. The hole wasn't working, but a piece of dirt did. That's weird. I guess it's random. It doesn't always drop a mushroom, but you will get multiple mushrooms from one this way. 17 mushrooms should be plenty. I'm gonna make that sugar. Find my crafting table and make the fermented spider eyes. Whoops. Okay, now that I have those, I need, if I give it some redstone dust, it will turn, well, it won't turn into something different, but it will make the potion last longer than it would without it. And then if I add gunpowder, that'll turn it into a splash potion. So I can throw it at somebody and they'll be affected by it. And now I need to turn these 9 apples into golden apples. Jump! Oh, I still need to make some glass bottles. Okay, so now you go up to the brewing room and use your infinite water source to fill up the glass bottles. I don't have enough room in my inventory. That's okay, those can sit there for now. Okay, put the water bottles in the brewing stand, and then put a fermented spider eye in there, and wait for it to finish brewing. Okay, now it's a potion of weakness with a 1 minute 30-second duration. If you add some redstone, it turns into a weakness potion of 4-minute duration. And then add some gunpowder, and it turns into a splash potion, and the time goes down by a minute. So a 3-minute duration splash potion. Now I'm going to turn the rest of these into the same kind of potion, so I'll be back with you after I've done that and after I get rid of some of this extra stuff in my inventory. That's awesome. I was just on my way to put away my extra inventory, and I think this is a zombie villager right here. So I'm gonna let him in from the sunlight. And he's still on fire. Okay, not anymore. Get him with the splash potion. And feed him a golden apple. Now I got the zombie doctor trophy. Within 5 minutes, he will become a villager. Now I'm gonna go and, well, I'm gonna wait for nighttime to come again, and I'm gonna go find at least one more villager so I can start repopulating this village. But I think I'm gonna wait here so that you can see him actually transform. Yay! Villager has been cured. Before I go looking for more zombie villagers, I need to give them a little more protection so that they're not going to disappear again. So I'm going to grab 72 iron, turn them all into blocks. I'm also going to grab a couple pumpkins. So I should end up with 2 pumpkins and 8 iron blocks. Now if you take those and arrange them like this, 2 high, and then give them arms, and put a pumpkin head on top, it turns into an iron golem. And this guy will protect the villagers. It'll go after any hostile mobs in the area. And so that these guys don't think that this house is for them, I need to put a door on it that they can't use. So I'm gonna get some more iron. The only way you can open an iron door is with a pressure plate or a button or a switch. And I don't think the villagers can use buttons. They can walk on top of a pressure plate and trigger that, but they can't use a button. Okay. That's the indoor and that's the outdoor. I could make it a little more complicated so they both open, but I don't really see any need to. Okay, and I'll be back when I have another villager. I think I have to protect this guy from the iron golems that I have too. There. He should be okay in there. There we go. Now we have 2 villagers that are cured from zombieism. Okay, so I figured out that the villagers require 3 doors per villager for them to breed. So I went around and doubled the number of doors because even though I just had 2 villagers, it was maxed out with there being 6 doors in the immediate area. So now one of them is in love mode and I'm waiting for the other one to do the same so that we'll have a baby villager running around. And I'm not sure how I'm doing it yet, but I might just add some more doors on top of one of these buildings and then put a roof on top of them so that I can have a decent population here. Okay, so for now, what I've done is I've put the extra doors up above on 3 different buildings, and I've got my villager population up to about 10. I have 2 priests, 2 librarians, 4 blacksmiths, 2 butchers, and a farmer. So I think that's going to be a good start with my village here. And that's it for episode 7. If you like what you've seen so far, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and thanks for watching, everyone.